Okay. The cage system is almost like inversions of a pentatonic scale. So in the C shape, say C shape C, we start on the 3. So it's going to go 3, 5, 6, root 2, 3. Starts on the 3. Then the A shape is going to start on the 5th. So it's going to go, rather the C is going to go to the A shape. It's going to start on the 5. Okay. But this isn't going up. It isn't a pure inversion, because a pure inversion would be going from the E to the G, and that would be the oh, that is the A shape. Yeah, sorry, the A shape is my bad. The A shape is next in the inversions. Start on G or the 5th, and then we're going to start on the 6th, which is the G shape. Then we're going to start on the root, which is the E shape. Okay, ready? It goes like this. It goes. Thank you. Boy, it pays to know what you're doing. So that's what caged is. That any chord that you play down on the down in the open chord zone can be advanced, but it doesn't even have to be C, A, G, E, D, because if you start in A, now you're going A, G, E, D, C, A shaped, you know, that kind of thing, and go all the way up the line. A shaped, G shaped A, right, and all that. I don't have time to do the cage system because, you know, it's kind of dragging us under. Let's look at the patterns, because patterns is a different approach, but it works, and it melts in with the other the other approach anyway. So one method checks the other method, and you develop a few different methods to do the same thing, and when one starts to get a little confusing, you just use the other. So the cage system, I said that C starts on the E note, which would be the 3rd, A starts on the 5th, G starts on the 6th, E starts on the 7th, and D starts on the 2. Well, guess what? If you're playing a pentatonic or a diatonic scale, remember, for the pentatonic, you just don't play the 4, don't play the 7, don't play the 4. You're going to start these patterns. So let's look at these two patterns right here. Right here. There's 5 strings involved here. Caged is a 5-letter word. 2 is the D. 5 is the A. Root is the E. 3 is the C. And 6 is the G. How am I ever going to remember that? And that's where we come into the magic circle. We can get back to this. So this is, you know, C, you start on this. This is the bottom and top string pattern line. So C in anything is going to be 3, 4, 5. An A-shaped A, going to start 5, 6. So let me get rid of the capo for a second so I can play those capo things. So A shape would be 5, 6. And then we continue on up the pattern. A G shape, starting a G shape G, regular open G, you're going to go 6, 7, root. So, and this just exemplifies, this is the tripentatonic box that would be involved at that point. E shape, you start it really on the 7. So if you have an E-shaped E, you're going to go 7, root 2. That's the E shape. The D shape, we're going to go 2, 3, 4. If we want a D shape D, where is it? Where are you hiding D shape D? Alright, so what's the second of E? Is a F sharp. So we're going to start that D, 2, 3, 4. So, and these are the tripentatonics. Now let's look at the magic circle. And I want you to look at these again. Okay, so remember, these are your two pentatonic, your two patterns that you're going to use to build your scales, pentatonic or diatonic or anything, because you got all the notes in here. You got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 root 2. You got it all. On infinitum. Well, what happens when you run out of strings? If you want to keep on playing, you have to pick it up. Put it down and pick it up somewhere. We do that on piano a lot too. We've got to bring a finger over and get the note to continue it, and move the elbow and get there and make it sound smooth. You work your way up the line there. It can be done, but all you're doing is this. That get you so far, but you want to put a little more feeling into it, So there are patterns that you could really cover a lot of ground with. S3L is one. S3XL is one of them. Where, say, in the key of C or something, you start an X3XL, you go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 root 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6, 7 root 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to work your way up to the top of the string, and you're going to have to pick it up from somewhere else. That's about the highest note you can get up here. That's the way it is. I'm down to my guitar 2 whole steps, so that's the highest note, is just that. Most people can get on a guitar like that, can get up there at almost a D. Alright, so here's the two patterns that you have to know. That's all you have to know. Alright? And to build any pentatonic scale, you're going to have a combination of these two patterns. Alright? I'm trying to explain the magic circle here. Now, in these patterns, I had to reorientate myself. So let's just look at these top two here. Alright, let's say let's say somebody's playing in the key of C, and you want to play a C pentatonic. What pattern are you going to use, aside from, I know how to play a C pentatonic because it goes from the E long guy, then short guy, then it just makes this weird thing up top that I know centers around this C. That's pure memorization. That's how I did it. But the way you can do it is, there's another way. You know that C is going to start from 3, 4, 5. You just know that because E would be the third of C at that point. So it would be E, F, G. Look at that half step too. E, F, G, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Come over here to the nervous circle. The magic circle. Top and bottom string of cage shapes, magic circle. As you go up, here's your 3, 4, 5. Here's your 6, 7 root. Here's your 2, 3, 4. Here's your 5, 6, and here's your 7. You go counterclockwise on this thing, and that explains the magic circle.